everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess and we're starting a bit of like a reading vlog style kind of video. But I am just really pleased because I have honestly read hardly anything this month, although this week I have the week off. My nieces are coming down on Friday. They're staying here Friday night, and then we're gonna go to like a local town over, like we're gonna go to a town over from where the uni house is, and have a nice day. Ladies and gents, the sun is starting to set, so you can see my blinds on my face. I've got myself a squeezy ice lolly. I thought we'd talk about what I am reading or currently reading / have tried to read. First, at the end of May, I started Crooked Kingdom again, all over again. And I am currently only 199 pages through. I've not really read this much. I am not gonna lie, I've also been kind of skim reading it. I watched Shadow and Bone, which inspired me to pick this up again. I watched the second season on Netflix and I loved it. I understand that's like a mix of the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Leigh Bardugo and Six of Crows. However, I don't know what it is about this book, guys. Like, I really enjoyed Six of Crows, but I'm just really not enjoying Crooked Kingdom, and I think it's because it's super slow. We're not really being let in on a lot of plot. I don't know, I can't really explain why, and I know a lot of people have like similar thoughts and feelings about this as I do. I took The Visa by Lizzie O'Hagan to the beach with me, and I read, I think, 4 pages, so I didn't get that far into it. It's mainly because I just didn't have that much time to read on the beach. I was with my nieces and nephews. So I think I'm gonna put this back on my bookshelf for now because I'm not really in the mood for it, I think. What I'm in the mood to pick up, guys, is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. I have not read Sarah J Maas this month so far. And if you guys don't know, I'm trying to read all of the whole Throne of Glass series prior to January when the new book in Crescent City comes out, which I'm so excited about. But I want to wait for my tabs to come in first, like I said, because I will want to annotate this, and I know I will, so I want my tabs to come in first before I start, because if I start today, 17th of June, if I start this today, the issue will be that I could probably read like 200 to 300 pages in one sitting, and then I'll probably have it finished by tomorrow. So I kind of need to wait for the tabs, because otherwise I'm gonna have to read the whole book and I'm gonna have to go back through and find like my annotations and things, and sometimes I annotate but don't tab the things that I've annotated. Love to read Things We Hide from the Light this week, I think, as well. I'm kind of like in the mood to go back to that series now. But the reason why I actually had this stack out is because the one that caught my eye is Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. Now, I have to be in particular moods to read books like this. It's not the normal genre or the usual genre that I would read by any means, but I've heard that this has such great like woman empowerment in it. So I will update you guys on what I end up picking up, but I think I'm going to go ahead and read the first chapter in both now. Hey guys, it is now 8:30 in the evening, so I haven't been reading for that long. I actually didn't take note of what time it was I started. I ended up reading the first 2 chapters of Lessons in Chemistry, because I realised the first chapter was only 2 pages long, so I read the first 2 chapters. I enjoyed them, like they were good. And I do think that I probably will end up reading this week. Like, it did capture my attention relatively quickly. But then I picked up Things We Hide from the Light, and just, I don't know what it is, but romance reads are just so easy to read, and just right now I'm in an easy to read mood, clearly. I actually completely forgot about this book until I saw it on my bookshelves when I was talking to you guys about what books I might read this week. And I started reading it, and of course I love this world already. So coming back to these characters, you know, and these people mean a lot to me. Like, I liked the first book quite a lot. Good morning, guys. Sorry if you can hear the kettle in the background. I also did just almost drop my phone. Yeah, sorry if you can hear the kettle in the background. I have brought down my things to the sitting room and now sit on the sofa in my pajamas still. I'm just gonna have a really like chill day. I've had my multivitamin already, and now I'm just gonna make some breakfast, and then I'm gonna go back up, brush my teeth, get ready for the day. I'm not really leaving the house today. I don't have plans to. I think I'm gonna do some reading, and I'm also gonna do some editing because I want to edit a couple of videos. I think I have 2 videos pre-filmed already. Okay guys, I may look a bit bald, but I've just got like a slick back hair into a claw clip. This is either my nephew's girlfriend's or my brother's girlfriend's claw clip that they left when we went to the beach, so I'm just like using it before I go home and give it back to whoever it belongs to. Okay guys, I thought it was about time to do an update. It's 5:30. I won't lie, I haven't been reading the whole time. I did some jobs around the house, I went on a walk and then I came back. But I am currently on page 330 of Things We Hide from the Light, and I am really into it. I'm really into it now. I was kind of like a bit like indifferent, not to the characters or anything like that, but just like I was reading but I could put the book down, if that makes any sense. And I'm at the point, and I have been at the point for like the last 100 pages where I can't put the book down, and I'm literally just walking around doing what I need to do with my book in my hand. I have a feeling that I might finish this either tonight or tomorrow morning. I could see myself reading to probably like page 400, 450, and then just having a little bit left to read tomorrow morning. Or I might even read the last bit tomorrow morning, like tomorrow in a coffee shop or something like that. But yeah, I absolutely am loving this. And these books look super intimidating, but they're just so addictive. Like picking up a Lucy Score book is like no other. Like it's so addictive, so easy to read, so quick to read. And I think I also love it because in the first book there was no third act conflict, and I'm not sure if there will be a third act conflict in this one, but I think the length of the romance really affects if there is a third act conflict. And I'm not a fan of third act conflicts personally. I think they just kind of ruin a book, and I think once you read enough romance books they're just not that entertaining anymore. Good morning guys, it's gonna be a rainy but warm week this week, so I'm like, how the hell do I dress for the rain but also the fact that it's 28 degrees? So when I was in town, I visited one of my favourite secondhand bookstores. It is like a multi-storey store and it has so many great options, and here I am looking at like the thriller fantasy area. I actually didn't end up buying anything, which was a massive surprise to me, but there was a couple of books that caught my eye. These like Empire books and the Hunter of Gods books, they really caught my eye. And I really thoroughly enjoyed having just a stroll around town and having a look in some of my favourite stores. Yeah, and then this is me just heading home on my way back. I didn't end up buying much, but you guys will see that in the next clip in this vlog, what I ended up purchasing. But yeah, I was super excited, and it was such a lovely day for just a walk into town and a little smooch about. Okay guys, so I didn't really talk much about my plans for today, but I just got back from town. I basically am trying not to spend that much money before the move, which I've like hinted at in multiple videos that there's stuff going on in my life while we're moving. And then there was just a couple of things that I need to pick up. So I needed some more toothpaste, so I picked up some Oral-B extra white toothpaste. Then I picked up 2 different types of bags. So I got the I got 25 of the refuse sacks. These are recyclable, which is great, so you can put them in your recycling bin if you want to, but I'm going to be putting them in my waste bin, but they will biodegrade. So yeah, got some of these because we don't have any left. And then I also got some of these, the caddy liners. I don't exactly know what these are meant for. I think they're meant for like food waste bags because they are, again, biodegradable. Oh my goodness guys, so I just finished editing my first movie vlog. Anyway, my Amazon order just came in. It said it was going to come in on Wednesday, so this has come so much earlier. There's 8 different colourways. There's like a blue set. There's this neutral set. I really like that actually. There's these ones that have got curves, but they're more like your purpley tones. There's this kind of like just pastel rainbow, I'd call that. You've got these more like neutral, muted down tones. A lovely like teal greeny kind of set. Again, some like pastel neutrals, multicolour, and then some softer purpley colours. You know what this means, guys? I can officially start reading Sarah J Maas's Queen of Shadows because I want to use this sticker like these colours. I want to use these colours on that one, I think. Good morning guys. So I thought I would film the last week of second year uni. I wasn't actually going to film this, but I just thought, do you know what? There's actually so much going on, I may as well. Hey guys, I have managed to edit 2 videos. I edited my first moving vlog, and I've also edited officially my last week of university vlog. I'm going to go ahead and do some reading now. I'm going to continue reading Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. It is now 6:05 in the evening, so I'm going to read for maybe like an hour or so. Hi guys, I've been reading for about an hour, so I thought I'd give you guys an update. I'm on page 485, so I've read over 100 pages in an hour. I think it just depends on the book, depending on how many pages I read in an hour. For like a fantasy, I read about 50 pages an hour. A romance, I can read anywhere between like 100 to 150 pages, depending on what part of the book I'm in. But I am loving this. I can't put my finger on what exactly I'm loving about it, but I just love these two as a couple, and I just love the way they're just fighting for each other. I love it. I'm loving this series. I'm just obsessed with this author. I will be reading a lot more from Lucy Score, that's for sure, especially her longer books. I'm not sure if her shorter ones are the same, but I definitely will be reading more from Lucy Score. I've heard a lot of good things about her book called By a Thread as well, so I do like the idea of I might pick that one up. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I am so genuinely excited and loving this book so far. I'm really loving this series so far. Like, I actually think this could be a 5-star romance series for me. I think there's one other book in this series coming out, and I'm assuming that it's going to be following Lucian, but I'm not sure. I think it is out already. I'm about to read the description on Amazon quickly before I finish it off. But yeah, I think within another hour or so I will definitely be finished with this book. I haven't cried yet, which is monumental. Normally I cry in some romance books, and I think in the last Lucy Score book I did cry, so I am glad that I didn't cry in this one. I'm super excited. I'm actually loving it, guys. Absolutely loving it. I'm going to see what the last book is about, because I'm curious now to know if it's about Lucian or not, because I want to know what the fuck is going on with him and this other character that we see a lot. Like, I want to know what's going on with them, because they have history, but nobody knows what the history is. And I'm just so intrigued by it. So intrigued. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm back like literally a minute later. I've just Googled it. But it comes out in the UK on September the 5th of this year. So I have to wait until September? To be fair though, I did read the first book I think a couple of months ago, like at the beginning, a couple of months ago. So I did kind of leave a couple of months, but oh, it would have been perfect to read this in the summer, down on the beach. Oh my god, okay, let's see who this is about though. It is about Lucian Rollins. Guys, I don't think I've ever seen a like written author's note at the end of a book, but the bottom of it says, P.S. Lucian's book wipes sweat from forehead, shoves computer into freezer to keep it from overheating. I think there is going to be absolute flames between Lucian and Sloane. Okay guys, we're just going to get ready together, I think. I'm going to be mixing my Bondo Sands Face SPF. This one I use is the fragrance-free one. I am worried that I'm running out of this one, but I wanted to try the tinted one. I'm trying to see through the packaging. I think it's like down here somewhere. Okie dokie, guys and girls. This is going to irritate a lot of you. Sorry. The book that we're starting today. Predictions in the comments. The 5th book in Sarah J Maas's Throne of Glass series, and it is a young adult or new adult. I think it's classified as young adult. It's found in the teen fiction area in Waterstones, if that helps anyone out. And it follows an assassin called Selena, and you follow her kind of like her adventures as she grows up, and basically in the first book she gets captured and she is in this horrific camp for slaves called Endover, and you just basically read a lot from there. There is a short story collection that you read at the beginning, so technically this is like the 4th main book but the 5th book in the series, because you read a kind of starter short stories at the start, and I didn't enjoy those short stories, interestingly enough. I didn't enjoy the short stories, so but the actual books in the series I have loved. Once I read this book, I think I only have 3 left to go. I'll have Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash. I already own Empire of Storms, but I don't own Tower of Dawn or Kingdom of Ash yet. However, I will be saying that I have kind of been going on like a roll of reading like one a month almost since I decided to pick up this series, and like read it since reading House of Sky and Breath, and I can't wait until my niece is just a tiny bit older, and then I will definitely get her started on the Throne of Glass series. Good morning guys, it is Wednesday morning. I feel like I'm getting more and more excited the closer and closer it gets to Friday. I'm so excited to see my family. Anyway, not what I was talking about. I sat down because my DPT delivery that I missed yesterday morning because I slept through it, hilariously, came in. It's not my delivery, it's Luke's delivery. If you don't know, my partner is obsessed with Lego. 4 of the Wally sets. These are the Brickhead sets. We've got 5 of them in total. These are what they look like. The set number 40619. But yeah, if you're curious. These are super cute. They're quite reasonably priced as well, to be honest. These Brickhead ones do tend to be reasonably priced and they're quite a good build. I do enjoy doing the Brickheads. But yeah, 5 Brickheads. And we also have the free gift for purchase for VIP members, I believe, is the Summer Fun VIP add-on pack, which has these really cute pizzas in it. Guys, it is Thursday. So excited. I haven't really filmed that much today, in terms of reading and everything. I haven't even done a time lapse of me reading, to be honest, which is shocking. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine going in the background. It's on tumble dry, and I've got 2 of my housemates loads to chuck in as well because she's gone home so she can have kebabs with her family. So I was like, oh, what a mood. On page 87, and I feel like I'm reading this slower than what I read the other ones, but I think there's so much plot going on, and look how many tabs I've already put in and I'm only 80 pages through. I feel so many ways. I've had if my facial expressions have been so crazy this whole time. I've been sad, I've been mad. There's one particular character whose actions are pissing me off to the top tier extent. He's making me angry, because there's this whole just choose a side kind of vibe that was going on. This character was completely fine with the person, loved them even, but then as soon as he found out what they are, he's now decided that their actions are monstrous, and I'm just so angry about it, so angry. I am on page 153 of Queen of Shadows. I must say I haven't really been reading the whole length of time, but I have so many tabs in this book already. I think I'm actually going to run out of tabs that I'm using, especially the red ones. Look how thin they are already. Okay guys, it is now Friday morning. This is my second time filming this clip because the last one took me 15 minutes because I just went on a complete tangent about how much I love this series that I'm currently reading and how much I love Sarah J Maas's world. So we're going to try and be more concise in my thoughts and feelings. So this video wasn't as, I guess, cohesive, to be honest. I feel like I kind of vlogged as well as showed you guys I feel like I kind of vlogged my days as well as what I was reading. It wasn't just purely focused on reading like I was trying to get the vlog to be, but I think that's because I've been vlogging a little bit more anyway, so I've been a little bit more chit-chatty, a bit more chatty in videos and things. But yeah, last night I read up to page 200 in Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas, and I am absolutely loving it. Now, I would love to finish this before I move because I can say that I am officially moving. In total this week I read around 750 pages, being the whole romance book Things We Hide from the Light is by Lucy Score, and 200 pages of Queen of Shadows. I absolutely loved Lucy Score's book, the romance book. I ended up giving it 5 stars in the end, and I really enjoyed it. The characters were just phenomenal. I really rooted for the relationship, and I felt like it was different to the first Knock 'Em Out book as well, because I feel like sometimes when these books are in series, it can kind of feel like they follow a pattern. Whereas with this book, I didn't feel like when I was reading it, I could relate back to the first book because it was very different. I feel like it was a different dynamic. And although we got to see the characters from the first book in this second book, I feel like it was very much clear that they're different people and they had different tropes and different things going on in their lives. And I just loved that. Also, so excited for the third book about Lucian. That is going to be a steamy one, and the author's note at the end of the book, I think I have a reaction clip to it in this vlog already, but my reaction to that author's note when she was talking about Lucian's book being really steamy, I was like, bring it on. Moving on to my rant about Sarah J Maas, I absolutely love all of her roles. I feel so deeply connected to all of her characters, and I think it's because there's two types of people when they read. Some people just literally see the words, and then other people see things like a movie in their brain, and I see it like a movie in my brain. Like, I have visuals of these characters, of these places in my mind. I have no regrets picking up this book. The only regret that I do have is the fact that I'm moving in a week and a half, and I'm worried that I'm not going to have any time to continue reading this, because I would love to finish this before we move, just so that I'm not like, just so that it's done. But then I'm also like, I could finish it in the new house, it could be really nice. But at the same time, in my head, I'm like, I just want to finish it before we move. But there is like 700 pages in this book. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see some more reading content from me, I mean, I would love to produce some more reading content, but I also like to put out what you guys like to watch. Yeah, if you'd like to see some more reading content, then if you'd like to see some more reading content from me, then let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please have a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye!